Welcome to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out what's the divine plan. I've got 4 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is Take Charge and Action. These are all from the Angel Guide Oracle. Group 2 is Compassion. Group 3 is Blessings and Abundance. And Group 4 is Harmony and Resolution. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice, otherwise I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be below. You could also find a link to a video where you can find details of my personal reading. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below, leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in your reading. This reading is for you if you chose the Take Charge and Action card. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Spirit reading cards, you have Energy Signature. The past is in the present. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Retreat. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have New Beginnings. From the Good Tarot, you have Temptation. And the Two of Earth. And then from the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, you have the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. I feel like there's a very interesting work thing happening for you guys where it seems like there's something changing in a way where it's like a handover. I don't know if you're being handed someone else's job or handed someone else's money or something like that, like someone maybe inheriting money or just getting a gift, like a very big gift, or a handout or some sort of charity or support or something that allows you to get more rest, or something that allows you to get more involved, like it might be someone handing over their business to you, or handing over a part of the business or more responsibility at work, maybe a promotion. So it feels like something to get stuck into, something where you get more money, and something where you may have to decide whether you want to say yes or no. In the case of a promotion or more responsibility or something, it feels like really tempting because it's a lot more money, but you might feel like you're tired and you maybe already have too much on. I feel like it's going to be a really good opportunity for you guys because you seem to be able to get a rest as a result of maybe getting more money. Even if you do need to learn some new things and think more, it might be really tiring to do that, to learn new skills or to have more people to communicate with, I'm hearing, but it feels like really destined for you to take since it's the divine plan reading. I want to say it seems like there is quite a lot that's up to you. Even though this is the divine plan, it feels like you do have a plan. And lots of plans, actually. It feels like you have one major plan and then lots of different small parts of plans that are kind of coming together already in your head. And I feel like it matters what you plan and it matters what you think about. And it matters what decisions you make, what you say yes to, what you say no to, what you do with your money, I want to say, and what you do with your free time and what you do with your energy, and who you speak to. Because I'm feeling for someone there's like a love opportunity. It might be one where it doesn't seem that great. It might seem tempting, but I feel like there may be some breadcrumbing or sense of someone who's maybe two-timing or someone who doesn't really give you what you want in the situation. It might be someone to talk to but not really commit to. Like you might feel like you won the lottery when you meet this person. They might seem really sexy, they might seem really amazing, but actually they might leave you wanting more. They might breadcrumb you. They might just sort of underappreciate you, or they might have someone else already. So do ask lots of questions if you meet someone tempting, I want to say, because it feels like it might be better to just keep them as someone you talk to and maybe not take them too seriously, because I feel like they may have someone else and they may be talking to other people. Maybe you'll want to talk to a few people and just get to know people. Feels like there's some sexy, interesting person anyway. Whether or not it works out as a relationship, it feels like maybe it won't. Maybe for some people you're going to just have like a one-night stand with them or something. For a lot of you, I feel like you're just going to chat to them for a while, have a bit of a talking stage, and then maybe not really decide on them. Like you might leave it for later. They might be a maybe person, I feel like. Like on one hand, they are really good looking. They might be rich as well. They might be someone you even fall in love with. Like, they might be someone really lovable, or it might be like you already have a crush on someone and feel like you love them already and they seem really amazing and you get a chance with them. But it might be a bit tentative, like maybe you don't 100% know if you should take the offer with them. Maybe you'll feel like they're not 100% there with you. But yeah, I feel like for some people watching, the person who comes in is like very wealthy and they might actually take care of you quite well. And I don't think they will be two-timing you. It's more like they might reject everyone else in their world for you. Like they're taking a decision to be with you and not anyone else. So you might decide in that case to decide to go for it and be with them. I feel like they'll give you a break and they'll give you a different life and a different lifestyle if that's you. But do be careful. And I want to say, even if you do find that person, still talk to them a long time and maybe don't agree to anything straight away. Maybe do give them a maybe, because I feel like they might come with like a better offer if you give them a maybe. They might come with just a one night stand offer at first. But if you say, I'm not really sure, I don't think so, I'm a bit looking for something more serious, I feel like they might come around to what you're saying and communicate with you more on the level that you want to be communicated with. So do try and, I want to say, ask for what you want. And if you do get offered a promotion or to do more responsibilities at work or something, do ask for extra money if it's not offered. Like if you don't get offered enough money, you can say, maybe, I'm not sure, I wonder if you could maybe put it up by this much money. Likewise, if you just get a job offer, it's like the first offer, I feel like you can make more of the offer than you think. Because like they already want you, so if you want to make them a counter offer, I feel like you can. I feel like you have a bit more sway maybe than you think in a situation. It's like not completely external. It's somewhat to do with you and somewhat to do with your actions and the steps that you take and what you choose to do with your time, like I said. So yeah, I feel like it's going to be a good time for you. But I also feel like for someone, there may be someone who communicates with you who you don't really want to communicate so much with anymore, and you don't have to. It's just like they might communicate with you. You're welcome to just tell them goodbye or not even reply. This person may have breadcrumbed you, so I feel like you might want to just ignore them. They might have ghosted you even, so yeah, again, you might want to ignore them. You might want to tell them hi and then not reply to their next message, and I don't know, just kind of like give them some karma. I'm hearing like there's some karma being dished out. So you might find someone who was really bad to you in the past is like coming back and trying to be good to you. But you want to kind of leave them a dose of their own medicine, or maybe you don't even want to, but you end up doing that because you're so busy. I'm seeing that for someone, it's like they keep trying to contact you and they think you're not replying on purpose, but you're just really busy at work. But it turns out to be kind of karma for them. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like a personal, please check out the video below. You can find the details in that. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thanks for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the compassion card. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Spirit reading cards, you have Love and Light, Act with Care. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Boundaries. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Standstill. From the Good Tarot, you have Chariot. King of Water. Justice. And then from the Rider-Waite Smith Tarot, you have the Five of Swords. And the Three of Cups. I feel like you might have to get some space from somebody. You might have to move away from somebody. You might have to say goodbye. It feels like there's somebody who's very toxic and trouble for you. And it's like interacting more with them is a bit dangerous for you. And I feel like you have better friends. You have better acquaintances. You have better people around you where there's more harmonious relationships. And I feel like the more you do leave bad people behind, the more you will find better relationships. It feels like time to walk away, and it might be really upsetting, but I feel like it's like either stay and fight this person and keep fighting them and keep finding that either they leave you behind or you just want to keep leaving them behind, or you can kind of just leave. It's like you can leave or fight longer. I feel like it's not really going to get better if you're in like a toxic marriage or relationship. It feels like you can leave towards something that's more what you'd aspire towards. Likewise with, I feel like a really stressful job. There may be a really stressful job for somebody where the boss always has their eye on you too much. You might have to travel a lot for work. It might be kind of spying on you, and it might be that you're getting treated unfairly. And I feel like you might be leaving for a much better job, but you have to get really strong and you have to get really good at saying no to people and good at letting people down and not letting people play on your emotions. Because I'm seeing a sense of somebody trying to guilt trip you. Like, oh, please don't leave, we need you. Or, but you can't break up with me because I'm gonna, like, ruin your life. Or, I don't know, like, I'm gonna, I don't know, they'll say something really hurtful to you, or you'll never find anyone better. It's something like that. It feels really heartfelt for you to just get really strong in yourself and decide that you love yourself. Decide that there are better jobs out there, or better partners out there, or better friends out there. And I feel like even if you do need some alone time, even if you find nothing happens really quickly, it might be good for you to just get your space. Because I feel like until you get your space from what's toxic, it will be hard for you to find something new. But I feel like what's meant to be is going to be for you. So it feels like the hard work, difficult kind of stuff and toxic people, it does need to be left behind, all of it, and there may be some sort of trigger that comes up. If you haven't left it behind by then, where it's like spirit is giving you something to try and make you leave it behind. So yeah, I feel like you should keep your eyes out for signs, I want to say. It feels like there's signs pointing you to the right decision. This reading might be one of them. You're being encouraged to care about yourself. I feel like you do care a lot about other people, and there may be someone worth caring about for you. At least like a few people. I feel like you do have friends who are worth caring about and people who do love you. But I also do feel like there's people you've tried and tried and tried with. You've put your all in, and I feel like you've just got disappointed and angry and wanted to leave. It feels like leaving is good for you, so stop second guessing that feeling, bestie, if that's you. And try and be more compassionate to yourself, like care about yourself the way you care about others. I feel like someone's been a people pleaser and they need to stop. They need to get selfish. That's coming through, like someone should be more selfish and go for what they want. And I feel like there's someone who's really compassionate of you, who's going to come in, and it's like the fair person. It's like the right person for you to have. This person could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They could also be Leo, Sagittarius, Libras coming through. So don't pay too much attention to the sign. It's just someone really caring. And there's someone who'd be aspirational for you. It's the sort of person who you would wish for. Not someone you're going to have to put up with. It's more like someone really amazing. But I feel like it may be a slow process of getting to know that person. The kind of special person, they might be a bit talkative, but in a way that's slow and in a way that's like getting to know you. They want to go under the surface and they want to go deep with you. And I feel like you might have a lot going on and they might have a lot going on. So you might find the conversation is a bit slow. And you also might find that maybe someone comes in, but they're not liking the fact that you're in a toxic relationship. That's coming through. And it's like you have to choose between this bad partner or the good partner. But the good partner's not going to wait long. So it feels like it's time to say goodbye to the bad partner if that's you. I feel like whatever is meant to be will be. So it's like if you don't make the decision for yourself to say leave things that are bad, it's going to fall apart for you anyway. So you're going to find yourself free from it, but it might not be your choice. And I feel like it'd be more fun if it's your choice. It's more fun if you can say, I hate this job, I'm quitting, rather than hearing you're fired, you're terrible at this job, or I don't even like you anymore, I'm moving on, I'm not fancying you anymore, I don't want to talk to you anymore. That would feel better than being told like, you're so ugly, I'm going to date your friend, or something like that. If you know what I mean, it's like better for you to do a compassionate message to break up with the partner you don't like or break up with the company you don't like, and focus the attention you used to focus on them on you, and be there for yourself. And don't feel like a mean person if you have to leave. Like, you're not mean if you have to take care of yourself. It's just you're being kind to yourself instead. So yeah, I feel like there is really beautiful, loving, kind people coming in for you, and it feels like they're going to be really sweet and sweet enough to help you maybe get away from bad people. Like, they might just be friends at first. Maybe there's someone you really fancy, someone you're really attracted to, but they just come in as friends at the beginning. There may be some work you have to do on yourself to make yourself ready. Or it might be this other person has to do work on themselves to make themselves ready. Or just have a lot of work on in general. But I feel like you guys are kind of, it's like you and someone else who are meant to be together, but you're kind of single. It's like you might be in a relationship, but you're kind of single still because maybe your partner's not very faithful. Maybe you were still looking elsewhere because you're not very happy in the relationship or something like that. So it feels like there is a bit of like ambiguity about your situation. It's kind of up to you to release things maybe, or just let them go when you feel like it's destiny too. Because it does feel like it is, and I do feel like there's like two people who are meant to come together. They seem like they're both like light workers. They're both very good people. The kind of people where other people would aspire to be more like them. So I feel like one of them is you, and you just, you may be not having the right person around you right now, but they're going to meet you soon, I feel like. It's just like a hint of them coming through and not the full experience. It's like something to aspire towards. It's like a hint to make you excited maybe about them in the future, but it feels like you personally have things you need to do to make yourself ready. You need to have confidence and maybe keep your eye on the prize of what you want in the future for yourself. Because I feel like it may be sooner than you think before it can manifest for you. Like, it's not good to have an attitude of, oh, I'll never get what I want, so I'm just going to put up with this. It's more like, no, actually think about it like you're going to get what you want sooner than you think. So it's best for you to make yourself really ready right now and make your life really ready right now. And do what you know is right, because I feel like Spirit is going to make sure the right things happen for you. But you can help out by doing it quicker, I want to say, by like making it your focus, your motivation. Feels like people watching this group, you may need to re-motivate yourself on what you most want, but you might need a break. Before you do that, you might need a complete break. And maybe for some people, you might not know what you really want and you need a break to figure out what you want. It feels like if that's you, you will find something that's really special to you, that's like very important. Something that makes sense, something that feels right for you. It might be something creative. For fashion designers, I feel like there's some like fashion project coming through, or maybe someone's going to be a model and like scouted to be a model. So yeah, really exciting reading, group 2, but a bit difficult. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Check out the video linked in the description box if you'd like a personal reading. And check out the other content on my channel if you're new here and you haven't seen the other videos yet. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose blessings and abundance. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Spirit reading cards, you have Guardian. Guard your energy. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Manifestation. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Illumination. From the Good Tarot, you have the Three of Air. And the Ten of Water. And the Star. And from the Rider-Waite Smith Tarot, you have the Page of Wands. The Knight of Swords. And the Three of Wands. I feel like there may be some stressful people that you have to talk to, that you have to deal with, and it feels like you have maybe someone who you really just don't want to deal with at all anymore. It's like you want to let them go. You want to let them go from your life completely. This person may be really close to you for some of you. It may be someone who's kind of meant to look after you or meant to take care of you. Someone who's like promised to look after you, promised to take care of you, promised to be your guardian almost, or someone who's like suggested they were teaching you. It feels like you need to reject their teachings or reject what they're offering. It feels like you will want to in the future. It's like you would want to turn away from them. Feels like very painful situation, but you will want to turn away from them. It's like, despite how painful it is to turn away, it's more painful to stay. And I'm seeing once you leave behind unhappy situations, you're going to feel really happy to the point where you can find it much easier to manifest and much more meaning comes to you on a day-to-day basis. Like you just start to laugh at things and find things funny and start to maybe communicate with new people and meet new people who are maybe more interesting or maybe just new. Maybe you just start to feel confident and hopeful again in the future after. For someone, you might find the truth about someone and they might have been two-timing you or they might have been cheating on you. But I feel like you're not going to feel too upset about it because you might just recognize that they weren't very good anyway. Feel like you've been freed from the situation and maybe you've already got a crush on someone else or something like that. So it feels like really nice for you, actually. It's like you get an opportunity to cleanse your situation, to have a fresh beginning with more happiness and more happy outcomes and a more happy outlook. And I do feel like your positive energy is going to be much stronger once you get rid of bad people from your energy center. Feels like once you take a bit of alone time, or even not alone time, but just time with your family and friends, feels like you're going to get back to yourself and you're going to feel really positive again, and you're going to feel like anything you want, you can make happen, and anything you want to do, you can do. I feel like for someone, you've not really wanted to go out with people very much because you were maybe not very happy, but I feel like you're going to have an energy switch where you start to feel really positive and you start to feel really light and you start to feel happy, and I feel like you're going to want to get out there and be sociable, and you might meet stressful people on your way. I feel like you're not going to let that get to you and you're not going to let that affect you. You're not going to let anxiety affect you. It feels like you're going to just get out and feel really good and enjoy looking good. And I feel like you're going to be looking really good to the point where a lot of people want to talk to you. Seems like you're very attractive to a lot of people, and particularly the kind of people you're manifesting. I feel like there's someone particular who's really dead set on you to the point where it's like they would fight for you. It's like they're really determined. They would fight if you had someone else, like they would fight them for you. They feel so impassioned about talking to you. I feel like they'll reply really quick when you meet this person. And they'll really want to chase you. It's like they have this like masculine energy that does want to chase and wants to put in some effort. And I feel like you're going to enjoy the attention that they give you. You're going to enjoy the communication. You're going to enjoy feeling like the center of their attention, I'm hearing. And I feel like there may be quite a lot of opportunities for you in the future that you don't need to know all about in this reading or anything, but it's more like things that you planned for and things that you were excited about. I feel like you might get really excited about some things really quickly. It's like while you're manifesting it, you realize you could actually just make a plan and do it. I feel like you're going to get so excited about it that you just plan and you just make a statement about it, or you just announce something to people, or you set something off into motion. It's like if you really have a crush on someone, I feel like you're just going to talk to them. Rather than like manifesting anymore, you might think, oh wait, I have a crush on this person. I could just DM them, or I could just phone them, or I could just ask them what are they doing next Tuesday, would they want to go on a date? I feel like that will work for you because it's like you're doing it at the right moment when you feel really positive and you've already put in a lot of preliminarily successful like groundwork of doing the idea in your head. Even it's like just like acting out the idea in your head to the point where you feel really confident, like you've imagined the conversation and imagined it going well, and you've thought about this person and thought about how much potential there is. It feels like there's like positive energy basis to your actions that you take, like to what you do in the future. It feels like you have a good reason and a positive thought and optimism about it. And there may be stressful things that come up, but I feel like you're going to be really excited and you're going to want to rush forwards. You're going to feel like it's really time, and it may be urgent sometimes, like you need to do this thing right now in your own mind. Maybe in reality, because I do feel like there's stressful people to deal with. I feel like you may have a lot of people to deal with. And if you have been, say, like sleeping with someone else's partner or seeing someone who's seeing someone else, I feel like I might need to tell you to expect confrontation, because it's like their partner may have found your messages and they may want to turn up at your door, especially if your address is like in the, just be really careful, because I feel like someone might want war with you because of maybe someone you've been talking to or flirting with or something like that. But don't worry, I feel like you're going to stay in like hearted spirits about it. Maybe the other person's really stressed but you're not. And I feel like you personally might want to set off some new things into motion in your life that you feel really clear about, and you feel a lot of joy about them, and you feel like you've done the groundwork, like you've done enough to move forwards further with it. I feel really strong energy for someone getting on with a project and getting a lot done in a short amount of time. And it feels really abundant for you, but it's like in the future. It feels like you have something which you're doing, which is really wonderful and really positive. And it may have been something that was like an inspiration project that maybe was stressful, maybe it is stressful, but I feel like you can get it done because you're passionate and you're determined and you're inspired. Might feel like a big hill that you have to climb, but I feel like you're determined enough to do it, and you're determined enough to keep putting in the effort long term. You're passionate enough, is what I'm seeing. It's like you're passionate enough to keep going and keep trying. And I feel like persistence might be key with something. There might be someone you want to talk to. Maybe you have to keep trying with them more than just once. Like you have to keep communicating and keep going with them, because they're not going to be the sort of person where they maybe do like to give you their number straight away. Even like you might have to keep trying with different approaches to win them over, or different ways of wording things. Yeah, likewise, if you're looking for a job or like a new career or something, I feel like you might have to be persistent and keep trying and not expect things to work out too quickly. But also do manifest, like try and imagine how it would go for you and imagine it going positively. So I feel like there's a lot of power in that for you right now, and there's a lot of power in you thinking, because you can think about things and imagine what's going to be stressful or a pitfall and avoid doing that in advance. Like plan really well. It feels like obvious advice, but I feel like it might help someone. Because it feels like you're in a spontaneous energy in the future and you're meant to be in a spontaneous energy. But there are lots of things that are going to come up at you, and I feel like you're doing quite a lot at the same time. So you have to be very on edge, and I feel like expect difficulties. But otherwise, it looks like really smooth sailing for you once you can get rid of people and things that you just don't want for yourself, or things that you feel really sad. You're going to feel really happy and really positive, and things are going to move forwards much better for you. But yeah, I do feel like someone needs to watch their own temper, because you might ruin everything for yourself. I'm hearing like you might be I'm hearing for someone it's like they're always angry and they want to rush, and you might find someone really good comes in to talk to you and you get annoyed with them because they don't move fast enough for you, and you end up waiting for another ship to come in. So I'm just going to leave you with that. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to get in touch if you'd like a personal reading. And if you find this one is not resonating enough, then you probably should get a personal reading, because this is for everyone. Like, comment and subscribe, and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thanks for watching. Bye.
This reading is for you who chose harmony and resolution. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Spirit reading cards, you have Birth of Creation, Potential Growth. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Medicine. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Patience. From the Good Tarot, you have the Five of Earth and the Page of Air. And from the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, you have the Lovers, the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. I'm seeing something new coming into your life, which is really special. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's a new relationship, which is really going to lead to commitment and happiness. And you're going to feel really at home with this person. I feel like some of you might already be in this relationship. But for most of you, this is brand new, and it's someone really special who you get on with really well. They seem really compatible with you, and it feels like spirit's connecting you. I feel like you might be already getting intuitive hunches about this person. You may have already been aware of who they are. You may already be guided to them. You may already be communicating with them, but not quite together with them for some of you. I know some of you, this might already be your partner, in which case just keep watching and there'll be some messages for you anyway. But yeah, I'm seeing this relationship is going to be a kind of through sickness and health kind of relationship, the one that's kind of until death do us part. But you might be talking to this person for quite a while before you connect with them intimately. You might find that you have a lot of conversations and a lot of chemistry. And I feel like you're going to be like urging for each other before you actually get intimate. You're going to be really, really wanting each other, and it's going to be really happy every time you see each other and every time you come together. I also feel like someone's got a really good creative idea, some kind of maybe new business or a plan that they want to execute. And it feels like Spirit's giving you the idea. It feels like there's like an opening up in your consciousness to allow ideas in. It feels like it's kind of coming from above. It's like almost channeled. It's like, say you're just like sitting there meditating and an idea just comes to you. That's brand new and fresh. It feels really calm and it feels like something which is easy for you to complete. If you just put in a little bit of effort, it might be quite challenging at the beginning. Because I'm feeling there may be some financial energy constraints. But I see the planning process will go really well and the inspiration is there. And it might be easier than you think. It might involve just doing a few things at home. When you're in the mood, or maybe just communicating with one or two people. So it feels like an easy thing to bring together, whatever your idea is. You might just have to wait a while for it to pan out the way you want it to. It might just take a while. For some of you, I feel like it's simple, but it just might take patience. And I feel like this view of your future, this divine plan, might be a little bit in the future. So you might need to wait until it happens for you. I feel like you are getting your own messages in the meantime, which are very important for you, and some of you might be being told this is today and not in the future that much. But yeah, please do be patient because this person's worth being patient for, and the idea, if you have an idea, it's worth being patient with yourself to finish it properly and not rush, and try and make sure it's long term and keep putting effort into it, like commit to the project. I'm seeing there may be some tension in a long-term relationship, like if you and your partner have been arguing. I feel like you might make up soon. It seems like the destined plan is for you to make up. There seems to be an apology coming and a reuniting and a lot of conversation happening, and I feel like you and your partner are realizing that you don't want to be apart from each other, like you want to be together. You want to stay together, you miss each other when you're not around. I feel like someone has been really single for ages in the collective, and this new person to talk to is going to seem really amazing. But you might want to take it slow, and I feel like Spirit is going to try and encourage you with really good messages to let you know to focus, to let you know to look at this person, to let you know to pay attention. For some of you, even to communicate with them, you might have to make the first move. If you've already seen someone you really like, I feel like it's like Spirit is saying, why haven't you spoken to them yet? Like, come on, get together. You might find yourself in the same place at the same time as them and just find yourselves wanting to stay together forever, is what I'm hearing. I feel someone might get a gift soon, a really nice gift, and it feels like a peaceful time as well. Like there might be a wedding to attend. It doesn't have to be yours. But for some of you, I feel like it is yours. Like you might be getting a proposal from your partner. So really exciting if that's you. And it does feel like there is a lot of new plans in your mind, or maybe in your partner's mind, if it's not you. Like maybe your partner has plans to fix up the house or to maybe have a baby. I do feel like someone might be getting pregnant soon, so congratulations if that's you. You might receive news of your pregnancy and you might have to change some of your health habits and behaviors to grow life within you. And I feel like it's going to be really maybe predicted, like the pregnancy. Maybe it's not yet, but you're going to feel really excited when you receive the news. So congratulations if that's you. Please come for a personal reading if you'd like one. Otherwise, hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this reading. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.